People around you should really have nothing to say. Me, I'm just proud of the fact that you've done it your way.
Good afternoon. Good evening. How you doing? Welcome to my show. I am Keisha Gay.
Party tonight, time to meet your girlfriends.
Thanks for tuning in once again to listening to my show. I appreciate your time. I really do, because you could be anywhere else and you're here listening to me rant and rave. This show is about homosexuality. I usually do 10-minute increments, so sometimes I sound like I am rushing because I don't want to overlap my time. Today I may, because homosexuality is something not obvious because you don't know me. If you know me, it's obvious. If you don't know me, I'm a lesbian. And I didn't choose it. I wish that people in general will stop thinking that someone would choose a lifestyle in which they are discriminated against. And I'm the type of lesbian that you can tell that I am a lesbian. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the type where I may wear a hat and baggy clothes. I only wear men clothes. I only shop in the men's section. Unless I'm getting a sports bra, because most men don't wear a sports bra. But I am that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't wear lipstick. I don't wear anything. And just to differentiate, we got lipstick lesbians. Most of those are, the women that wear the lipstick. They're lipstick lesbian. They call them basically the feminine women. We got lipstick lesbians. We got feminine lesbians. We also have studs. We have butch. We have aggressive. Some of them wear their strap-ons, which is the dildos, penises, continuously all the time. Me, myself, I don't. I'm considered a stud. That's my category. There's some that are stems. They still wear panties. They still wear bras. And they dress a certain way. And there's some people that's called no label. They don't want to be labeled anything. Some days they're in a dress and they cool, they comfortable. Some days they're in a like jeans, back, hat, no makeup, no whatever. They do whatever they want. In all actuality, we all the same, but they just trying to find a way to identify themselves, to be honest with you. So nobody chose this. So when I go down the street, men look at me in a way of, sometimes I've been looked at in disgust, especially in the gym, because I'm trying to lift weights or whatever. I'm looked at a certain way. I'm discriminated against a lot. So what I'm explaining is, why the hell would I want to be discriminated against? Why would I want that type of attention and tension where people hate me? You know what I'm saying? It's not something, it's just like the color of your skin. You can rub it off. No, you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is for me. My demeanor is more aggressive. I'm not really dainty. I wouldn't be placed in that category where the lipstick lesbians or the feminine lesbians, they can get away with being straight. If they walking down the street by themselves, nobody can say, oh, she's a lesbian. Me, it's a different story. If I'm holding her hand, then they be like, yo, I could turn you out, or whatever. So, my topic is based on how this starts and how this happens. So I was a young child, right? I was around 11, 12 years old. And I'm looking back at it, I didn't know what it was. Based on my culture, homosexuality is frowned upon. And I just thought that that's how my parents was going to react too, based on our culture. So, but when I was a kid, 11, 12 years old, there's a young lady that I went to junior high school with. She was a year older than me. We used to talk on the phone for like an hour, hours. Let's say hours. When I get in person, I didn't say anything to her. And she started catching on to that. She was like, I think she was more offended. Like, why, why is it okay for you to talk to me over the phone but not in person? Basically, it could be anything. Were you embarrassed of, being my friend? Or were you just trying to play with me or whatever? We were just friends. But looking back, it was more of an attraction thing. I was attracted to her, and when I get in person with her, I was nervous. And I didn't know what it was. Mind you, I used to date men. I mean boys, not men, boys. So I used to date men. I literally I had sex with 2 males and that's it. And I did that because I needed to know what the fuck was going on because I didn't understand it. I had no clue that I was a damn lesbian. I had no clue I was a homosexual. I didn't know. I just looked at women and I did not know what the hell I was looking at them for. And I could not stop staring at them. I didn't understand it. So I continued to deal with men. Okay, gotta get this shit out of my head, man. This is not right. I can't be acting like this. So I'm like, okay, I dated a few boys, and then when I turned 18 years old, I came out, and I was comfortable. But I'm a retract this. I felt more comfortable in men's clothes because that's a topic too. I felt more comfortable in men's clothes when. In the 90s, when it was popular to wear boys' clothes, in the early 90s, real early 90s, all women were wearing male clothes. And I was one of the females. And then as soon as they switched to regular, I kept in male clothes. But then, people started talking about me in high school, and I still I wasn't comfortable. I was young. I was 14, 15, and I didn't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I tried to wear the things that made me look more feminine. The skirts, the dresses. I wore. I mean, there was one year I went all out. Like I was trying my best to be a woman. I was trying my best to be a female, and it just never stuck with me. It was just something I did not feel comfortable doing. I mean, like, I haven't had sex with a penis in 16 years. Not one penis. Been in my vagina in 16. I'm just being blatant, keeping it 100. In 16 years, like, I'm okay with my situation. But the way society looked at me and my uncertainty and the way that I didn't understand what was going on, I tried several times to give in to what I thought was the right way to be. And I feel bad for the children and the kids that they're committing suicide at an early age based on the confusion and uncertainty and also society looking at them and talking about them. You know what I'm saying? If my parents reacted in a negative way, I probably would be married with kids right now and very unhappy. Married to a man with kids and very unhappy. And I'm so happy that wasn't the case. Like, I didn't have that issue with my parents. I just basically came out. I didn't even say, hey, I'm gay. Never said that. What I did was I brought a female to my house, and then I kept on bringing females to my house, and they kept on spending the night, and then we kept on fucking and having sex, and they kept on hearing shit in the next door. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I just snuck it on them, and snuck it on my dad because I lived with my dad at the time, and I stuck it on my dad, and he didn't say anything. His wife said something, but he didn't say anything. But I was happy being me. So, this is not something that somebody chooses. We are frowned upon. People tell us we're going to hell. They don't even want us to get married to each other. They don't even want us to get married to each other. Which, marriage is between two people. But what I'm saying is, no one chooses to be gay. You know, nobody chooses to be a lesbian. And there's some women or some, males, a lot of males, a lot of undercover brothers. But there's some of us in the homosexuality, in the LGBT community, is a lot of us that are not comfortable enough to just come out. There's a lot of us that are afraid. And unfortunately, that fear leads to a fake lifestyle that they live, a false lifestyle that they live. Some women are going with men just so their mothers could be happy. But they having these feelings for ladies. And some men, same thing. They're marrying women and having feelings for men. And the thing about people and their feelings are they're gonna act on it regardless. Somewhere along the lines, it's gonna give in because that's what makes them happy. And the thing about life is the quality. Excuse me. Let me slow down. The quality of life is happiness. The quality of life is happiness. And if holding hands with a woman, a woman holding hands with another woman makes her happy, then so be it. Let it happen. And the same thing for a man. Because misleading other people to believe that you're something that you're not is more brutal than just letting the world know who you really are. Yo, I appreciate you guys listening. God bless you. If you have any questions, concerns, if you figure that I didn't keep it 100 on my topic, please let me know. Hit me up. I'm here all day, every day. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm out.
Why is this so familiar? Just met it already. Feel like I know the real her. You must have done this before. This can't be your first time. We must have been here before. It's still fresh on my mind. You got that shit.